only staying 20 minutes from Vail. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
This is absolutely gorgeous.
We are at the Williams Fork Reservoir, and they have a totally free campground.
It is Piper Nella's birthday. God, you're so muddy. Your poles.
Guys, we are like adulting so hard.
So hard.
This is our visa application form for our temporary Mexican residency.
If you're new here, we're Howard and Caitlin Newstate. We've been traveling full-time for the past 2 years, living in our Winnebago Navion with our Puggles Piper and Ella. Earlier this year,
We're in Mexico.
we ventured south of the border to RV through Mexico for 5 months. When COVID-19 hit, we quarantined on an island there, meeting our little Mexican beach dog, Scout.
What are you doing up there?
We added 4 more paws to the RV as we headed north back to the US.
Scout's going to America pose.
After brief stops in Texas and Arizona, we hightailed it to the beautiful state of Colorado. Things were going great until we started having issues between the dogs, landing Caitlin in the hospital after she tried breaking up a fight.
Can you believe this? All from a little dog bite.
We've since enlisted the help of an awesome professional trainer and still have a long ways to go.
Piper, what do you think of your first full calm day? Yeah? You think you can do it again tomorrow? Training, day 1 in the books. It's gonna be a long road to recovery with my Puggles. 7 years of
Mismanagement.
emotional mismanagement, yes.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get on the right path because it's better late than never, so that we set Scout up for success.
What do you think, Ella? Are you ready? Are you ready for good behavior?
You ready to be the best dog you can be?
Be all that you can be.
After a very tough week and a half, we finally have been able to come out and explore some. We're only staying 20 minutes from Vail. This is the first time that we've been able to check out Vail Village, so we're gonna take you along while we go see what Vail's like in the summer. Come on. So first observations of Vail Village. There are a lot of people out. There are a lot of restaurants. Everything's open. It's very European. You can totally see the appeal of coming here in the summer. It's beautiful. We're here in front of one of the gondolas, and it's funny because Howard and I are not skiers at all. I've tried twice in my life and it went horribly wrong both times. But if you are a skier, it's pretty cool here at Vail because they make their own snow and can actually cover 500 acres with their snowmaking capabilities, allowing them to start the season earlier and extend it longer. Pretty cool if you want to ski. We just keep walking and the village just keeps going on and on. I feel like around every corner it's just like, wow, that's beautiful, that's beautiful.
This is absolutely gorgeous. And it's been built over years and years, right? I mean, the building that's in front of us looks like it's, I don't know, a couple of years old. Some of it looks like it's 30 years old. It's interesting. It's like we're in the middle of Colorado, but you could honestly be in Switzerland.
That's really cool. I'm sure it's magical in the winter with the snow.
Magical.
It is. It's also really cool. They've done a really nice job with the landscaping. There's beautiful flowers and fountains and green space and parks.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Hello from yet another amazing, totally free campsite here in Colorado. Look at this. There's a lake right there. We are at the Williams Fork Reservoir and they have a totally free campground. There was a little touch and go there for a minute because we weren't sure if we were going to actually be able to get to the campground. Colorado has had awful wildfires for the past couple of weeks, and the road, when we pulled in, there's a big sign that said it was closed due to wildfires, which we saw on the other end of the road leaving the Vail Frisco area. So we weren't sure how far in we were going to be able to come, but luckily it worked out. There is some smoke. It's really not bad. It's just kind of hazy. So we'll of course monitor the situation, but this is gorgeous. I'm so excited to spend a couple of days here.
Real pretty.
So we came out to this area with the hopes of going to some hot springs in Hot Sulphur Springs. We had stopped in and it was like $40 total, and the place just looks a little bit old and run down, so we ended up not doing that. But this was a great place to camp for a couple of days. It's absolutely beautiful, peaceful, and totally free. So what's not to love about that? But it is Piper and Ella's birthday, so we are heading back down the road. We're gonna go to a dog park, let them run around, and then we have a bunch of errands to run back down in like the Silverthorne, Frisco area. Taking the pups for some birthday dog park action. Yeah, you excited? Scout, excited?
Hi. Get out of the mud.
Ella, look. You're so dirty. Oh my goodness, look at you. So funny. Look at your folds.
What do you think, Piper?
Ella, what have you done?
Guys, you're a mess.
Great thing about having your RV with you. So we have an outdoor shower and we have eco-friendly soap, Dr. Brenner's, which is awesome. Safe for them and safe for the environment. So we can just wash them outside before we go back in.
Oh, look at this little baby.
It's a little bath time, baby. Little birthday bath. All right, 2 down, 1 to go.
So we're back down in the town of Silverthorne because there's every store imaginable here, and we have a bunch of housekeeping items that we have to get done. One of which is printing a bunch of paperwork. This is our visa application form for our temporary Mexican residency.
In 48 hours, we'll be leaving Mexico and heading back to the United States. And we are super bummed about this. We have started the process of becoming temporary residents of Mexico.
That you actually have to start the process back in the United States. We have an appointment in 2 weeks at the Mexican consulate. So we're getting everything in order, filling all of this out, printing it. We are so excited. We opted to go to the Denver location instead of Texas, which we were originally going to do, because every Mexican consulate has different requirements, which is very interesting, but we're hoping that it's gonna be a smooth process. We're really excited. Another thing I'm working on is a power of attorney form. So we used to tow a Hyundai Santa Fe Sport, an orange SUV that you've probably seen in some of our older videos. And I'm trying to sell that. The vehicle has been parked in Florida, and I'm trying to do it all remotely with not having to go back there with the help of my very best friend. So filling out that paperwork so she is able to be the power of attorney in my absence. So a lot of housekeeping items today, but we're really excited about our visa form.
Last time, 6 months ago, when we needed all this paperwork in order to enter Mexico the first time, it took us, what, 30 minutes, 45 minutes to print 12 documents? It was crazy. So this time around, fingers crossed, it'll be faster. All right. I remember now that the first time when we printed this stuff in Laredo, Texas, it was also an Office Depot or Office Max, and they have really slow copiers. In order to print 12 or 14 documents, you have to go through and order each one. It takes about 30 seconds for it to process each one of them before it will print it. That's crazy. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna take all of these documents, all these pages, and consolidate them into one big PDF, and then we'll process the one PDF and say print 2 copies, done.
Because we're parked right outside of Office Max, makes it very easy for doing this.
Yeah.
Wow.
$21.
Success. So we mailed the extra Hyundai key and 2 power of attorney forms to my best friend in Tampa. Thank you so much, Catherine. Should be arriving Saturday. Easy peasy. Guys, we are like adulting so hard.
So hard.
We've gotten so many things checked off our list. Our next stop is to go get our passport photos for our visa application for the Mexican consulate appointments. Yay! It's been a long time since I've had to get a passport photo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wearing my Sunday finest because I want to look my best for my Mexican
Are you saying I'm not?
temporary residency.
My face looks good. That's all that matters.
Passport pictures.
Dun dun dun.
Your ears have a show. Interesting. So good.
Why are you laughing?
Okay.
Success! We did it!
Look at these amazing pictures. I gotta tell you, there's just something about passport and driver's license photos. Always great. Always great.
My driver's license pic's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, this is about what you would expect.
It looks like mug shots.
Next week, we take you to another one of our favorite Colorado mountain towns, Leadville, home of our favorite boondocking spot where the temps dip into the 30s in late August.
I'm wearing 3 layers.
We discover what might be the best pizza place on the planet, walk in the footsteps of a saloon Doc Holliday used to drink in, and take the pups on an epic hike.
It's hailing.
Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you get notifications when we post our weekly videos. Thanks for watching. See you next week.